It's like my regular face shade, but doesn't matter. It's because not for brightening, it's just for something that the eyeshadow can stick to. So yep. This is the Lancome Serum Concealer in the shade 450W. Awesome. I always start with the eyes first, just because I'm not one of those people who spend a long time on my eyebrows. They're so thin that it doesn't need much. Like, I shave them to be like the perfect shape where I don't have to layer it with any concealer, aside from just to highlight the brow bone, but so ran into some mishaps, and this is definitely gonna be a bratz makeup look. And it's actually very simple. Very simple because I had to fix up my own mess. So I started with mattes and everything, and now this is just shimmer heavy, but I live for shimmer, so I'm not too mad at it. So into the Bella Beauty Bar palette, I'm going to go use the shade Milk Bath. Wow! And then I just spread it all over the lid. So now I'm gonna dip into the divass Expressions palette. Cutesy black anime girl. The vibes. Really nice. Yeah, at first I went in with the shade Star Sugar, the light pink, but that wasn't pink enough. And then after I went in with Pink Prism, so I'm just gonna follow exactly what I did on this side, on this side. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here we go. Pinker. Okay. Now that's way more pinky. That's way more bratz. And I used this hot pink shimmer right here. Okay, just make it glam. I'm going to go in with this deep shade Night Dream. And I'm going to take this dense, short kind of brush so I can make harsh lines and kind of, you know. And just like that other eye, I'm gonna actually demonstrate on this one. So, try to make sure you guys can see. Just dipping and dragging it throughout the crease. But remember, not too much pressure. All the way down. You can see the line is left. Makes the crease pretty prominent. Yeah, and then on the outer edge, I'm gonna start right here, as if you were making a liner that started right at the bottom of your lid and go up, like I'm going off of that angle, and then I just swipe, and I'm gonna connect it and fill it in a little bit. You can see. This has a little bit of the shade Love Bug on it from before I had to wipe and start over. And I'm just going to use it to diffuse it. Just working in circular motion. So I can make it nice and short. A nice light purple to really get into the Bratz vibe. I don't know, Barbie's pink, Bratz is purple. And in honor of that purple, Hypnotic in this palette is to die for. Like, I use the Omega water cream from the Inky list. Maybelline Grippy Serum. Oh yeah. But first, these huge earrings gotta go. All in the way. Okay. Oh my god, it freaking dripped onto the freaking eyeshadow. That's my own fault. Like, come on, really? Seriously? Okay, that's fixable. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Soaked my beauty blender. So now, foundation. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. You see it? I'm in the shade Macau MD4. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. Not 4. Wait, no, I can't count. Like, what? After this splash. Is you recording? Yeah. Oh, I can just cut this part out.
Okay. It's better. You remember the sounds that Fireboy and Water Girl used to make? They'd be like, hut, 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 hut.
So now the plan is cream blush and basically, what shade is this? I'm bold. It's in the shade I'm bold. I think I can be bold. By the stroke. I think I can be bold. Oh, and we're going to go in with the liquid blush made by Mitchell in Cold Heart. So we're gonna be not mixing it, but I'm gonna put one over the other. So that I've done bronzer first. Who knows? It's light, but that's why we have the darker one. From the blush. So the combo actually looks good. It took a bit of work because this is a blush stain. So to me, it really just works without any foundation on. For like those natural days, it's really easy. You just twist up this stamp and then stamp it on, and then, you know, blend it out or whatever. But yeah, this works best with no foundation on, in my opinion. It started to lift when I you know, tapped it on, so I squeezed some out by applying pressure on the sponge on my hand, and it's just the liquid. So then I took the stippling brush and I blended it like that. I didn't try to blend it with the sponge applicator that on this thing, but I would stamp it on and then tap like that, and I noticed it would pick up from off the foundation. So yeah, I ended up just squeezing some, stippling it on like this, and even still, formula was a little difficult to work with, but that's less on the formula and more on the fact that there's foundation on. It looks, because I've tried it without foundation and it works, it blends like a dream, so I just don't wear that without foundation. But the blush looks so good. I think for bronzer, I'm gonna do Chocolate Charm, which is this one right here. Let me get I'm out of it. Now I need to blend it out. Okay. Should I use my sponge? Yeah, I'll use my sponge. Slight taps. Okay. Here's my concealer placement. Here. Seamless. That's what I'm talking about. I'll keep that harsh. I set with the NYX Wonder Snatch baking powder, and this is in the shade Sassy Spice. I used it both to set and bake, so right now we're baking. Probably just a minute more, and then I'm gonna dust the powder off. That's it. And it's really fluffy and angled, so I like to use it to get into the corners like that and swipe. But to bake, I used a powder puff and I just pressed it and swiped. So yeah, now we're going to swipe off the bake. I like doing this and then kind of curving it up a little bit. Let's do that. Oh, this is my blush brush. I like to use a big powder brush, but I also I try to be really, what's the word? Light-handed. Yeah, I try to be light-handed with it because, you know, Juvia's Place packs a punch. So, of course, volume 4. I know you've seen her before. Yeah. Okay. So first, the transition shade. Yeah, first this. Just dust that on top. Let's see. Yeah, I can see. Okay. So yeah, just to make that nice transition, take it on the under eyes. Sometimes I can go a little crazy, so sometimes I have to catch myself, but I have some self-restraints. Okay, so now that we've got that transition color down, not really darker, like Painted by Esther taught us. You know the drill. If you don't, you know it now. Now I'm gonna keep this last one, the concealer, more just focus that towards the blush. right where I placed the cream blush earlier. Then I slowly start to bring it into the under eye, just a titch. Just like a little up look. I wonder if you can see that. Did I go a little heavy? Possibly. Then I might one more time with whatever is left on. Just so tea. Maybe just a titch more. Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's right. Bronzer hates to see me coming because, like, I can never. Juvia's Place Kajal liner or Kajal. If I said it wrong, let me know. And I usually don't even have to pull my eye. I honestly just look down and I take it and I use the pencil to kind of pull it down just a titch. Yeah, there we go. That is way too big. I fill that in way too much. Favorite lash pack. I will die in these one day. Alright, so lashes are on. I think they fixed up the mold. I went in with the NYX Rebel Kind lip liner for a nice brown for a Y2K bratty look. I'll be using L'Oreal Tickled Pink. Will complement the look. So I wasn't expecting that. I can't believe I didn't foresee that happening. I knew it. This is 505. Got it wrong. Got that dark brown with this black. Love black always. It'll definitely help the lip. I need a deeper pink. I'm gonna use Fenty Hibiscus. Yeah, this is definitely hibiscus. This is the perfect. Revolution Light Pearl Beam. These are some of the glitteriest glosses ever. I love her down. Tried and true. Truly. And then really get that frost. Okay. Am I happy with this? I think I am. I can see the bratz. I don't know if it's because I have bratz lips or because it's a bratz lip combo. Something's missing, bro. Something's missing. This Tutti Frutti Juvia's Place. I'm gonna put in the center. I love this. It just feels so nice on the skin. I'll do a wear test today. See if it's actually worth anything. I did way too much. Is it okay? It looks great. Ta-da. I'm done.
Ta-da! It has worked!
Yeah, I like it. I think I love it. Because purple is one of my favorite colors, so am I biased? Perhaps, but can you blame me? Thank you for watching my video. Again, if you're a returning viewer. If not, Jumbo. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we see each other soon. hold on, wait. Did I do it? I may have. But yeah, thank you for watching the video.